Hi, I'm Kathy from Above and Beyond Creative Sewing, and I'm going to be showing you today how to thread the Euphoria cover stitch machine by Babylock. So those of you who have sergers that do the regular overlock and flatlock stitches, you might want to consider adding this machine to your repertoire. It is a cover stitch only machine, and it is super easy to use and thread. So let me show you how. First, we're going to open the doors. We're going to move this over to threading, and then we're going to take the hand wheel and move it towards us, towards you rather, until the tubes lock, okay? Making sure that our presser foot is up. We're going to take our chain looper thread, and we're going to put it through the first guide, underneath here, into here, and then through this guide. And then what I like to do is just cut the edge of the thread kind of on a little bit of an angle so that there's no fraying. And we're going to put the thread right into the port right here, and we're going to push this button, okay? Once it catches, I'm just going to give it a little bit of slack to make sure that there's enough thread through the machine that gets all the way through here, okay? So that looks great. We're going to now thread our needles. This machine, you can thread for either narrow or wide cover stitch. So depending on what needles you thread will determine your wide or your narrow stitch. So if you thread needles 1 and 2, you're going to have a narrow cover stitch hem. If you thread needles 1 and 3, you're going to have a wide cover stitch hem. Okay? So we are going to thread the first needle first. Okay? We're going to put our thread through the tension here, come through this guide, through the second guide. We're going to come under here, all the way over through here. It has a thread guide right here and right here. Now this machine also has very easy to use needle threading. So right here you're going to see it says C1, C2, and C3. So this is for needle 1, which is my left needle, which is what I'm going to be threading right now. I'm going to bring the thread guide down, and I'm going to take the thread and just lay it across the threader just like that. And I'm going to lift this up. It makes a loop, and you're gonna pull the loop through, and your needle is threaded. Kind of like a sewing machine needle. Very easy. Making sure that my presser foot is up again, I'm gonna thread the second needle, getting it into the tension here, bringing it through this guide, through the second guide, like this, in through this guide here, now this guide. Now since I'm threading needle number 2, I'm gonna just click this over to C2. I'm gonna bring my threader down. I'm gonna put the thread into the threader like this. Lift this up, it makes a loop, and I'm gonna pull the loop through, okay? Needle threaded. And I'm gonna do the same thing for my third needle. Making sure your presser foot is up. Gonna get it right into this tension, like this, and through this guide. I'm gonna do the same thing, and through here. And now I'm gonna bring this and set this to C3, bring my threader down, lay this in front of the threader, and it's gonna make a loop, and we're gonna pull the loop through. All my needles are now threaded. How easy was that? I'm gonna bring my machine back to serging. I'm gonna close this table, okay? And now, I'll show you how beautiful this machine stitch is. Okay, check that out. Perfect every time. And there's the back, gorgeous. Okay, so very easy to use, very easy to thread. Cover stitch only machine, a great addition to anybody's sewing machine family. Thank you for joining me. Take care.